Hi everybody, are you getting ready to sell your home? Because we need to go through how to stage your dining room. I've been doing this for more than 25 years, so let's hit it and let's talk about it. Let's get it over with so that you have all the rules and you don't have to take a lot of time to watch this video. First thing I'm going to talk about is the table in a dining room. A lot of people, when I go to their homes, they will have a table that's really long, has a lot of leaves in it, chairs everywhere because they love to entertain, they love to have family over. But now you're going to be selling your property and you want it to look bigger and not be crowded with leaves and extra chairs. I've gone in, one home had 16 chairs in the dining room. This is not the look you want. You want that table to look as clear as possible, as clean as possible, and the room to feel open and not stacked with stuff. So take your leaves out. A lot of people fight me on this. They'll say, well, it's going to look small. No, it makes your room look bigger. So just take the leaves out. Take extra chairs out. I would say at most have 6 chairs, and that's on a pretty good sized table, but mainly 4. 4 is plenty. 2, one at either end and one across from each other. Again, it's going to make your room look bigger. Point 2, if you have a rug under the table, that's great, especially if it's wood. A wood table on a wood floor, it's too hard. It is a masculine energy. I don't know if you've heard this term before. There's masculine items, there's feminine items. So wood and hard surfaces, granite and things like that, leather, those are masculine. So you need to have it even out with some female energy. So if you have a nice rug underneath the table, that's a nice feminine touch. Curtains, draperies, those are feminine touch. And then of course putting artwork in will soften it also. So make sure if you get a rug that you put under the table that the chairs sit on the rug and not come off the back of the rug, because that just looks cheesy. You want it to look fine even if you pull the chairs out, so you're not unevenly balanced. There's a lot of places you can pick up nice rugs, and that's one thing you can buy and take with you, so that's good. One major thing I see in some homes are old wallpaper on the walls in the dining room. When I talk to people about removing it, they're like, I don't want to remove it. And I'm thinking, well, if you don't want to remove it, what do you think a buyer's going to say? Do you think they want to buy this home and then come in and start scraping wallpaper off? No. So you don't want to give them a list of things to do before they are even purchasing the home. So if you have dated wallpaper or dated paint from the 90s or something like that, refresh it. Because this is your most valuable asset that you own. You need to get it ready and make it look great for pictures, because people are deciding online. I've had people before I was an agent for 25 years that bought when they were in California and lived here at the beach. That was a lot of responsibility for me to really feel the pressure to get them something that they really loved. And I did, which was great. So if you see projects, go ahead and take care of them, because believe me, what that buyer is going to estimate that repair to be will be way more than it would be. Bo's walking by now, that's my poodle. If you use a centerpiece, you need to have something in the middle of the table. Sometimes I'll tell people, just if you have like a bowl, a pretty bowl, just put lemons and limes in there and just put them in the middle of the table. Or if you have, just keep it low. Whatever your centerpiece is, keep it low. If you have a pretty, just a bowl that you want to put out, or something organic, that's great. Just don't overwhelm the room. You want to keep it visually very clean and pretty, okay? Don't overcrowd the table. A lot of people do that. I say the old KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Just have it as add some color, make sure you have some artwork in the room, a rug on the floor if possible, and especially if it's a wooden floor, go ahead and put a nice carpet down. You can go to Home Goods. I mention Home Goods a lot because I was a stager for so many years, and it was like a second home to me shopping there. With the bulbs that are in the, whether you have a chandelier or lights over the table, you want them to be warm colored. So get, like I think I wrote down here, 2,700 warm white bulbs. If you can get CRI at 90 or more, that's great. You don't want to have, I call them the tell the truth lights, where they put lights in and they're so bright, if you're looking up, you're like, God, am I getting interrogated? So you want to have soft lighting like a restaurant would have, and if you can do a dimmer switch, that's great, because then you can adjust it. Curtains, as far as curtains or draperies, hang them up higher, especially if you have a wide window, and let them make the ceiling look prettier. It really enhances the window that you're doing. So hang them up higher. So measure what you're going to need. A lot of curtains or even drapes some are 80 some length, some are 90 some length. You can go up 96, 102. So have them. You don't have to have them exactly the same size as how you've hung up your curtain rod. You can let them flow at the bottom. I let them flow down and then kind of kick the hem underneath, so they're just draping and falling real soft, and that's another feminine energy that we were talking about. So the chandelier also does not get centered in the room, it gets centered over the table, and that's a big one. If you have a very formal dining room and you want to set the table, that's fine. We used to set the tables, and we would get napkins, and you can look on the internet, it'll show you all ways you can fold napkins, put a napkin ring on it, and center it on the plate. Don't put silverware there, because the Lord knows if a little child's walking by, he'll grab a knife or a fork and it could become a weapon. We don't want that, do we? You never think about these things, but it's very true. And what's my other thing? Well, I think that's about it for now. Just make sure that it's presentable, that it has the least amount of stuff, it's not cluttered, have a nice rug, make it big enough for the chairs to come back, set your table, especially if you're near the holidays. It's really nice to see that, because people are thinking about having family over. So these are the things I would suggest, and I have done this for a long time. I'll be giving suggestions for every room. If you need help with something, please leave me a comment below. I'll be glad to help you. And my name is Laura Alexander. I thank you so much for watching this, and hopefully you will subscribe and push the like button. Thanks so much.